Well, a judge in Cole County rules the recreational marijuana question will remain on the November ballot. Of course, we told you a few days ago about a group trying to collect signatures to get that off the ballot.
Now, the petition goes beyond just legalizing recreational use for those 21 and over. It would also help those behind bars on drug charges. Our Parker Paget is live tonight in Springfield. Parker, break this down for us. What's inside the petition?
Yeah, Mike, Sarah, I spoke to a legal expert who considers the petition a win-win for the state and its voters. He also says those selling medical marijuana will be able to sell it recreationally.
Missouri is a relatively conservative state, and there's no reason to jump all the way to the end of the road when you want to just test it out and see if it works with a conservative measure.
After a court ruling on Friday, voters could pass a petition allowing recreational marijuana use in Missouri.
It seems like a lot of people that need affordable cannabis are people who are disabled or veterans or honestly are already at a handicap, and to not have access that is cheaper, which will happen once it's recreational.
One expert says the potential change would benefit the state and those behind bars for nonviolent drug offenses.
You'll pay a 6% tax statewide instead of a 4% tax on top of the normal retail tax. And for some communities, one dispensary that has maybe $1 million or $2 million in sales a year, these people will be out to fill that gap. It's a win for their families because instead of the taxpayer paying for them to be in prison, they're going to be out on the street and employed and able to provide for their families.
Shepard says there's been an interest in recreational marijuana for years.
And this has been polling for at least 4 years at around the 60% mark in popularity.
Part of that 60% includes Anders Lewis.
Make it more accessible for people who need it and don't need to go into debt for it. I think that it's frankly unjust to keep people in prison for nonviolent, use of a plant. It's as healthy or healthier than anything anybody else is using to live their life.
Now, there are some limitations to this petition. Shepard says they can't force any dispensaries into communities. He says if a community doesn't want a dispensary, people in that area can vote to keep those shops out of their neighborhoods. Reporting live in Springfield, Parker Paget, Ozarks First.